Narcissists are extremely meticulous in the way they go about doing things. Um, it's almost kind of hard to believe. It's almost like they all have the exact same brain. You know, it's really bizarre because it's like, how could all these different people with completely different genes operate in the exact same manner? You know what I mean? Like even twins or, you know, people like that, they're still individuals, you know? So it's just strange that you have people born of completely different parents, but yet their brain is operating in the exact same manner. Like the way they go about things, you know, with this, love bombing and devaluing and discarding, it's like the exact same pattern that they all use. I mean, it's just strange. It's like, was there some big narc convention that we all missed where they train them how to be narcissists? I mean, they're just so cunning, and the way they're wired is just, it's like just so foreign to the rest of us. I mean, it's almost just totally mind-boggling that a person could operate in such a way and be so just wired for evil. You know what I mean? So that's why it's a little hard to swallow when you first come to understand who you're dealing with. But it's like cold hard reality just hits you in the face all of a sudden, you know. So, but they do things in a very choreographed way. You know, it's very detailed and well thought out. I mean, but then it kind of like comes naturally to them. I mean, I don't know. It appears that it's like, it seems like they would have to sit up day and night, like thinking out these plots and schemes, but I don't think they do. I just think it just comes naturally to them. Like it's like they're already like 10 steps ahead by nature, because their brain is just wired in this malicious way that they just know how to play these games. And I'm not sure if they're kind of like emulating the games that their parents, like one or more parent, played with them. I'm not entirely sure if they're imitating and doing the same thing that their parents did to them. I heard a video, and the person said, I think it was from Vaknin, he said that the narcissist motto is never again, meaning that never again will they ever be abused. So they kind of live with this motto of never again, never again, never again, so that they become the abuser, and they just think, well, that's never going to happen to me again, so I'm going to make sure of that, so therefore I'm going to abuse everyone that comes into my path before they can abuse me. But I mean, it just doesn't really, it's nonsensical, because many people are abused and they don't turn into abusers, and it's not really necessary, because it's not like a survival, you know, we're not out in the wild, like they're not in Animal Kingdom where it's kill or be killed. They're trying to destroy people who are not trying to harm them. So where is the logic in that? All of the people they're harming were completely innocent people that had no ill will toward them whatsoever. Like, no one was trying to harm them, but yet they want to tear this person to shreds and just completely break them down. So it makes no sense. I mean, if someone tried to stab you or take your life, I could see you wanting to destroy them. Yes, that's survival of the fittest. But in the case of narcissists, you're talking about completely innocent people. Like, it makes no sense that don't have any bad intentions for the narcissist at all. At least initially. I mean, you might obviously hate and despise them once you know that they're trying to harm you, but initially you didn't have any bad intentions for the narcissist. So it's, I don't know, there's so many disconnects, and it just makes absolutely no sense. But they do tend to operate in these kind of carefully choreographed patterns, and it's like this picture on the screen here where it's kind of like you're in the midst of a dance sequence that you don't even know you're involved in. Like, you're someone's dance partner, but you don't know that you're involved in this song and dance, until it's too late. So they do this kind of meticulous choreography, and they have all of these sophisticated plans for you, but it's like you never got the invitation. You had no idea that you were in the midst of this dance until it's way, 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 way too late. So, and then the narcissist has zero capacity for change, so they're gonna live out the remainder of their years doing this same song and dance, until they're in the grave. So it's just like their life is on repeat, and they cannot change it. So the only thing you could do is change yourself, and I think that's actually a good thing, because when you know that you have the capacity for change, it makes things easier, because you can put everything on your back. They're terrible and you can't change them, but that you can change. You can either leave or you can change your response to the situation. So that actually gives you power. That gives you power. That puts the power in your hands. So, in a way, as terrible as the things that the narcissist does are, you have all the power, because you can get away from this at any point that you choose to. So this is actually a good thing. This is actually better in the long run. So the main course of action is to go no contact and take your life back.